Derek, we on? You ready? All right, we're pumped. I'm Rob from Perry House, and we are here with hundreds of AU. All right, so we heard that one of your members recently got married. Is that true? So you know what? On behalf of Perry House, we wanted to get you a wedding gift. Let me get that for you.
This is cool. This is awesome.
So that is a coffee maker, because we know every new couple needs a coffee maker. But that is not any coffee maker. That is signed. I don't know if you ever heard of this band. That is signed by the band Kirkby Kiss.
Oh, yeah, we've heard of them. They're all right.
You've heard of them? So that is, in your house, you can make coffee and always remember Kirkby Kiss while you make that coffee.
Love it. Thank you so much.
So the band has been around for a minute now. So the first question I want to start with is, how did it all start and where did the name come from?
My name's Tom. I started the band in Albany, New York, where I live, and the name came from the science fiction novel by Alistair Reynolds called Revelation Space, in which they are doing a journey through space and they're homesick for Earth, and they say Earth is hundreds of AU away. AU stands for astronomical units, which is a measurement in space-time. And I just was feeling very homesick. I had just recently moved to Albany, and I was homesick for New Jersey, and I was like, this kind of sums up what the band's about. So went with that.
When someone says, where is hundreds of AU from? Where are you from? Currently exists? What's that?
Well, we got, I mean, Tom lives in Troy now,
Troy, New York.
Troy, New York, yep. And then these three live in North Jersey, and I live in Central Jersey, but we just say we're New York/New Jersey.
So you can say we're a North Jersey band.
We're a North Jersey band.
Or you can say we're New York hardcore.
Central Jersey exists. Whatever sells.
All right, they are whatever is best for marketing. This is a question that I love to ask bands. Each of you individually, what scene or style of bands did each of you listen to growing up? So think of your like 14, 15, 16-year-old self. Like, are you going to like a new metal show? Are you going to like a punk rock show? What bands are you going to see?
Well, I'm old. So at 14, Nirvana, Nevermind had just come out.
All right.
And it was like really huge and influential, And then by the time I was like 16, because of Nirvana, I had gotten into punk rock.
All right.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, my answer is very similar to Tom's, even though we're similar in age. So it was Nirvana, and then honestly, right behind that was Green Day, then I discovered skate punk, cross punk, all that other stuff like from that. But I would say Nirvana and Green Day like my two first favorite bands.
I didn't know we had that in common. That's great.
Almost
That's
exact.
great. Yeah, definitely Green Day and Minor Threat. And just
Minor
Discord
Threat.
stuff. Yeah, I actually think my sister got me a Minor Threat patch from Hot Topic, and I wanted to wear it, so I had to find them on Kazaa. That's like how I got into it. So yeah.
Awesome.
So when I was in 4th grade, we were having a St. Patty's Day party, and the teacher's like, we need music for the party. And this one kid in the back of the room, I'll never forget, he goes like this, the Green Day! And I didn't even know who Green Day was, but he brought this tape in because he edited all the bad words out. And we were in the back of the room, and I couldn't leave that tape deck. And it was Green Day and then skate punk.
Nice.
Yeah, same. I think we all have this thing in common. It was
the cover we're gonna do.
like the Punkorama comps, the Fat comps, all the comps were like huge for me because I didn't have like a lot of money, so I can go in $3.99, like hear 26 different bands and like a lot of them. It was just such a cool time, and then like I basically got into like 80s hardcore from there because that's all those bands said they liked, like Black Flag and stuff, and then I found out the singer from Black Flag was like in that movie The Chase, and I love The Chase. So yeah.
Skate punk turns into Screamo or Scrams, or you know what, we'll just say hundreds of AU, brought to you by Green Day. All right. This is the next one. I was wondering if you could tell me about Tom's River and the 508 House.
So I grew up in Tom's River, and the 508 House was the first batch of hardcore shows I went to. 508 House had a resident named Michael Shepard who plays guitar for Kirkby Kiss.
All right. So the Tom's River, that brings out the beginnings.
Yes.
All right, so I love to ask this question also. How does the writing process work? Like, who comes up with the original riff, or is it the lyrics that lead it, or is it the rhythm? How does hundreds of AU song come together?
Honestly, every song kind of comes together differently. We, prior to the pandemic, we would get in a room, jam based off of riffs that either Paul or Tom would bring. Then because of the pandemic, we learned how to remote write. So Tom would kind of come up with riffs, send them through. We would all listen to it and kind of come up with things on our own. And then now we kind of do a mixture of the two in a way. And it's just kind of, we can spread out ideas in the room when we all get together, but it starts usually with, something on the computer or something, either Tom does at home or sometimes Paul as well. So.
If you could explain these lyrics to me, I love doing this to bands. Strong lack of empathy to all views outside of the comfort zone, and they'll die. They're never knowing how much more their elders taught them.
Cool, I can explain.
That's just basically about challenging yourself to step outside of maybe what you grew up with and what you were taught with. One of the most rich and wonderful things about being in a band was getting exposed to different points of view, meeting people that I would have not met had I just stayed in my hometown and not been in a band and gone on tour, and met people who didn't grow up like me or met people who had different experiences than me. And getting outside of your comfort zone, sure, it could be scary, but totally fulfilling. Totally helped me grow over the past 25 years. And I think that a lot of the insecurity and sort of fear that people have about people that maybe they don't see eye to eye with just comes from a lot of misunderstanding and maybe not understanding their point of view or never stepping inside their point of view. And so, I've kind of written about that. Yeah.
All right, this question we ask every band or anyone we interview, and you get only one name each. Name one band up and coming, or just a band in general that people might not know about, that we'll tag below in this video that they should go check out. I know you probably got 15 each in your head because there's probably so many great bands you play with and tour with and do shows with, but you get one band each that we're going to tag below that everyone who watches this video should go check out.
I'll start, I guess. Put out a great EP this year, a band from Philly called the Slads, like oi, street punk, but kind of addressing contemporary adult issues like mental health and everything. So I really like their EP. It's definitely a top 10 for me this year. Came out on tape on Oi the Boat.
Sounds good. We'll tag them below and check them out.
On Demmers, I would say, which the bassist of Kirkby Kiss is also in Demmers. It's like pure style stuff. The tape they put out on Pro Tag Inc. Great record. Put it on every week. I recommend listening to that one.
Awesome.
I'll take Kirkby. Yeah, Kirkby Kiss. They gave us a coffee pot. We rolled in early just to see them. I mean, they're huge. They've been helping us get on shows for 3 years now, and they're working on an LP right now. It's 12 songs or something massive. So
awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely tag them below. Definitely check out Kirkby Kiss.
Yeah, one of my favorites is right now Burial Dance. We just played with them last night, and they are amazing and good friends of ours as well. And I will always speak nicely of them. So.
All right, check them out. We'll tag them.
There's a band from Boston called New Forms. Kind of screamo-ish, very short songs, really great musicians, great people.
Awesome. We'll check all of them out. We'll tag them below in this video. Make sure you go check out all those awesome bands. I just saw Kirkby Kiss. They just played a set here at Gene Scene where we're at right now. It was absolutely phenomenal. Definitely check those homies out. They are awesome. All right, we're going to end with this question. So, what is next for Hundreds of AU? What do we see? You know, you're about to go do an awesome set here at Gene Scene, but post Gene Scene, moving on from tomorrow on, what is next? Anything you want to plug? Anything going on that you guys want to shout out to about Hundreds of AU?
New record. Some news we can't even talk about. More shows.
So you're working on a new record?
Working on a new
No,
record.
all right.
It's like halfway there.
All right.
It's gonna be our first full record as a 5-piece.
All right.
Yeah.
You heard it here. New record coming out from Hundreds of AU as a 5-piece. Anything else?
Oh, we did just put a new song out on a like digital compilation for the John from Herjaza to benefit him. It's called Bloodthirsty, and there's a bunch of really great bands on there as well that all contributed, and so it was cool that we got to be a part of that.
This is Rob. We're here live from Perry House at Gene Scene. So excited. You got your set coming up soon. We're so excited to hear you. Thank you so much for coming out early and doing this interview with us. And yeah, excited. Check out everyone they mentioned and check out Hundreds of AU. Everything will be tagged down below. Thank you.